Yeah, my people, good morning. Long time. Mmekwara video. This morning, I want to ofu here batara m n'uche m sị ka m mee ya through video because some people akwụsịla na-agụ ihe. Reading culture anwụọna na be anyị. The use of social media, skit, and comedy. Emene. Before you pass information that will enter people's ear na social media, you get married apply audio visuals before people like here. Give them ya carry hala one paragraph or one stanza and one you ga here again. So enweze ihe ndị ọzọ nọ n'azụ ya ka ahụ foul ideli onwe gị. So what am I trying to say? Well, what brought me up here this morning to make a video? Ihe kpọtara m n'ụtụtụ a ime video wo. I want to discuss on a topic gbasara scale acquisition, common sense, formal and informal education. Eziokwu n'ezi asụsụ awụ man advocate kemgbe m hafuru be anyị ma bata obodo oyibo bịa hụ na ndị ọcha valuru aka ọrụ skill acquisition karịa ihe ndị ọzọ. The westerners values skill set, what you can produce, what your hand, what your brain, whether labor or skill set. So they value it more, and I believe that's how through there they build their environment, they build their country, they develop their country. So what I'm saying is formal education, informal, and common sense. So informal is skill acquisition, let's put it that way, while formal education is the standardized form of education, the most organized style of education, the one that has curriculum implementation, curriculum planning, the one that has procedures, how to carry it. While informal, the formal is being done in the class in an organized environment, while the informal education is the one that you can, under the tree you can get it, on the street you can get it, anywhere. It is not really organized, but still it's education, it's helping, it's providing solution to the society, to the people. Both are very, very important. Yes, I am an advocate, a strong advocate, and a campaigner for our people to go into skill acquisition properly, because of too many graduates. The universities in Nigeria keep producing graduates every day, thousands of graduates, with facing the society with huge number of unemployment, countless numbers of unemployment, which is very, very bad. So the topic is common sense, formal and informal education, skill acquisition. Just like I used to tell people, learn a skill, learn a skill, learn a skill. Yes, it's good you learn a skill, but if you have opportunity, if you see someone that will send you to a school to acquire formal education, please do. Most especially if you are young, if you are from 17, 16, 15, 18, 20, 25. But my brother, if you pass 20, 25 and you don't have somebody to send you, you can source the money, because it costs a lot of money to go to to acquire formal education, whether in the university, in the college, polytechnic, or even secondary school. So I will never advise you to indulge, to step into that. Use 3 years or 2 years and get a skill, learn a business, and the next year you become a boss. This is the area of skill acquisition, how helpful it is. You don't need to spend more, just like you are on acquiring informal education, just like you used to spend, or just like people spend to acquire informal education, to acquire knowledge, a certain knowledge in formal education, through formal education. So my brother, there are several importance, like countless benefits in formal and informal education. But as it stands now, contemporarily, and it may continue, not even contemporarily, because things are not getting better. The world, the society is getting tougher and tougher every day. So people should think smart, think wise. So imagine me. My parents had no money. I struggled to go to university. Even I spent years more than I was supposed to spend because of challenges, difficulties, and trying to foot your bills while you school, you work, and all that. So, but thank God I took that risk, because it was the biggest challenge, the biggest risk I have taken in my life, going to a university. One of the biggest risk. So, but thank God I did it that time, because I was more younger, But as it is, and then things, and I even thought that things was tough, but now things is currently tougher. So the benefits are enormous. Example, if I had no formal education, both primary, secondary, and the university, there's this mistake people constantly make. Even sometimes you think you have wisdom, but wisdom can never be enough. Will never be enough to direct you in some things, some activities, some life decision you take. But through formal education, you will recall something. You will flash back based on what you learned from your lecturer, from the curriculum studies, from a particular teachings, subject, course. It's like a guiding principle, like things that guide you in your day-to-day activity, in your lifestyle. Example, I'm this type of person. When I was in Nigeria, I love wearing you see my clothes. I love wearing senator. I have so many friends who sew clothes for me. I have brothers who sew clothes for me, friends. I like wearing senator suits, and all that. I'm not a jean polo type of person, because I like looking like gentle, because I don't have a gentle face actually. So I like putting on things that will make me look gentle and more responsible. So since I traveled, all the clothes, suits, senator I bought, I haven't been using them. Most of them are rotten in my closet, in my wardrobe. I don't use them. The reason, the environment is cold. The environment is fucking freezing. So, but does that remove my love from this type of fashion? Because I think that's the area, the side I can say I have a little fashion sense. In all these modern wears, and I don't really know how to combine them so that it will suit me. But these are our traditional patterns of fashion. I like it. I know how to put them together. Then I will look good. I will look presentable. So last month, I was scrolling on the Instagram rails. I saw one guy. He's a fashion designer living in Port Harcourt. Very amazing guy. Like, his craft is exceptional. It's exquisite craft. Like, all his materials, all his dresses, the ones that he made are very wonderful. They are looking nice. You see review from his clients and all that. So when I went through one of his posts, his suit, one beautiful suit with jacket inside, with everything, pocket filler, and I say this suit is looking nice. Let me price it. So when I priced the suit, he told me the suit costs 87,000. I said, okay, 87,000 is not really much, because I have been to some designers shops here where they sell clothes, not really that expensive, but it's expensive as well, as somebody who comes from Bongo. So I have been to those shops, and when I went there, I was able to price a few styles of suits, and I was told I saw 250 euro, 300, 180, 175, the cheapest 175, others 200, 300 and something, depends on your choice and all that. So when I compared and contrast the one the guy told me and the one I used to see here, so, and bringing it over here will not really cost me more than 40 or 30,000, so which is still a good bargain, So, but the common sense in me left me because of the choice, the what I like. I said, okay, I didn't consider that. I said, okay, let me buy this suit since it's cheap. I DM'd the guy, sent him money. Before I sent him money, I had to make few verification. I found out that some of my friends are following him. I DM'd those people. Is this guy legit? Have you bought from him? One of them confirmed to me that the guy is good. He's living in Port Harcourt with them. I said, okay. So when I paid that money, he said we must pay complete. I paid that money. So he told me when to deliver. I gave him my measurement. So a few moments or hours later, I started thinking, I think, is it really necessary for me to get a suit since I'm living in a cold environment? And the ones I have with me, I hardly wear them. As you can see, this one, I can't even, like 2 or 3 times since I sold it, I sew it. My tailor helped me to deliver it here. I said, okay, since it's like that, I don't think I need this clothes. I need my money back. I called myself stupid. Why will I just make such a purchase? Then this bring me back that I lost the common sense before making the payment. My emotion, my desire for that, love for that clothes overwhelmed me. I couldn't make use of my common sense. Then I later my mind flashed back to formal education. I remembered it's a particular topic in economics, the principle of demand and supply, want, need, demand and supply. So these are topics that explains how you have to make wise use of your income. Opportunity cost, the foregone alternative, inflation, all those topics is around this discussion. I said, okay, is this an opportunity course? Or is it, I start comparing, because all those things are what I learned in the university. Are you getting me? My economics lecturer. I said, okay. I thought about scale of preference. I drew my scale of preference. I say, do you actually need this now? The ones you have you been using it? Why will you spend this money? Not that you have the money, but your common sense was dead because of the love you have for traditional wear. I say, fuck that. I called the guy back. I said, no, my brother, I have something came up, so now I need my money back. He said, no, but I said, but you never tell, I never buy material. Even if say you buy material, you go use them so for another person. So you know what? I send you 87,000. Send me back 70,000 and take the rest. He was happy, so he sent me back my money. So the bottom line of this long talk is, as your formal education is very, very important. There are things that you use to make reference. If you don't know, if I wasn't able to attend university, I wouldn't know about this. I can make a blind mistake, I can't even have that courage to consult person to ask him if this thing is good or not. Yes, you may have common sense, but you can, sometimes you lose it. But formal education will bring you back and make you to compare and contrast. As informal education is good, skill acquisition, please, if you still have the opportunity to grab formal education in your young age, don't do it old, unless you have started living well, you have skill, you have business, then you want to go back and get the formal education, get a degree for politics and all that, or immerse yourself in education. No knowledge is a waste, general knowledge, like so any person who reads, who is educated, is like a bank. There is no time you go, you not withdraw something. There is no time you go into the bank that you not withdraw. The bank will not tell you money don't finish. No. Because the more people are depositing, the more you are reading, you are depositing. The more you are giving, people are withdrawing. You are telling people are withdrawing, are learning from you. So that's the bottom line of my topic this morning. I know I have taken your time. Not everybody love long video, but I have said it, and I will post it. Let it be on record that I said both of them are very, very important, indispensable. But draw your scale of preference. Know the one that you need most. What is your present need? Your family hana honrato. Ke graga gbajide ego iji gocha first degree. Chuma hukwe onye na gbajide ego iji eme masters. Chuma onye na gbajide ego iji eme PhD or PGD. Chuma hukwe onye na gbajide ego iji alụ nwaanyị. No na. Why can't you gather that money where ya bide mụọ ahịa ma ọ mụọ aka ọrụ? This is what I have to say. Thank you and God bless you, my people.